Hi, my name is Brooke, and today I wanted to talk about the Meia bag, the Meia backpack that is going around everywhere, and I'm seeing tons and tons of ads for it. And I'm just going to start this by saying I am not an influencer. I'm a musician, and so this is going to be a little bit different than somebody who's like very poised talking about bags. What I'm usually looking for in my bags is form and function, and a good bag that can travel well. What I love doing is having one bag that can go from day to night. If I'm wearing sweats, it's fine. If I'm have to go to maybe a concert or out to a dinner, I don't look, like have to change bags. Personally, I'm a person that's always on the go, and I hate that kind of stuff. So I think this is a fantastic bag. My normal everyday bag is the Bobo Bark by LaFleur Paris. This one's a little beat up, so I have a new one coming, but and I love that. For me, it's too small for traveling in a plane. I just need a lot of stuff with me. I'm kind of a nervous flyer, so I have to have a lot of things with me. And let me talk to you about some of the things that I love about this bag. So the first and coolest thing, and let me put this down just a tiny bit. Here we go, is which I'm sure everyone has seen, is the clutch purse that comes off. So you just flip it like this and pull it. And it's got two magnets back here. I think this is brilliant because let's say you're flying and you're sitting bulkhead or exit row, or maybe you get bumped up to first class and you're in the first seat. They usually take your bag away and put it above, and that really makes me crazy. Sorry, my dog is drinking water. But anyway, that makes me crazy to not have my license and my credit cards and also my Xanax, if we're being honest. So, and that's what's so great about this. It's really beautiful. I believe this is all leather. It's got this front pocket here, and then it's got the zippered part, which is great. It has the credit card slots and all of that stuff. And not only is it a clutch, like you can carry it like this, but there is also a strap. Let me show you. So it converts into, where did I put my strap actually? It has a strap so that it converts into, man, I look like a fraud here. Oh, here it is. Okay. It converts into a crossbody bag. What I love about something like this is, say you're at the airport. I mean, I'm traveling with my husband and I want to go buy some chips or some water. I don't have to bring a whole bag and my luggage. I'll just leave that with him. I can just grab this and go. Conversely, if your bag gets taken away from you and put in the overhead bin, you don't have to be completely without anything. This will definitely fit. It's a pretty generous size that you can see, which is really nice. And then if you want to go out to dinner or something, it's cute, it's cute. The zippers are really nice. They're very like a heavy weight, which I also like. And so at first I was worried because I am a New Yorker. Can somebody just rip this off your bag? No, the answer is no, and I'll show you why. But I would also say if you are like that partner, you can probably put it inside your bag. So you've got this, which it sits into this other pocket, and then this comes through, literally through, and you push it down. Besides that, it's got two magnets, which are really nice. Like, it's really nicely made, that snap into place. So then, like, if someone's trying to pull this out, that's not going to happen. They'd have to flip this and like really wrestle with it. So you would know. So that was my concern, but it turned out to not be a concern. I'm not a huge fan of like branding, but I think that that's pretty cute. So let's go to inside really quickly. There's the first pocket, which is very big. And you know what I absolutely love about this is that it's got a thing for your keys, because everybody knows when you have a bag like this, it's a black hole for your keys. What is also incredible about this bag is, you've probably seen, it has a shoe compartment on the bottom. Let me show you, which is really awesome. So you can have, like, if this is your gym bag, you can put shoes in there. What I love about this design is the liner is the shape of the bottom of the bag. So this isn't like when you get a backpack off of Amazon and it's got a shoe thing and there's this giant bunchy bag in the bottom when you aren't using it. No, they have literally thought about everything. And when you are not using it, this goes all the way to the bottom. It's completely flat. It's a little hard to see because it's at the bottom, but you can see it's completely flat. So it's really nicely made. There is a lot of attention to detail. So in here, you've got this big pocket, and then you have this zippered pocket, which is nice for Xanax, whatever you need. I know I keep saying Xanax because yeah, that's me flying. And on this side, you've got, you know, these nice organization pockets, like if you have a chapstick or you have, you know, glasses. I don't know if you have Advil like me in case something, you know, you need, you have a headache or Tylenol, whatever, which is great. There's also this other pocket, which is very cool. It's sort of a long, thin pocket. And this, it's not like the biggest size, but it's pretty roomy. So that's kind of the first pocket. And then here's the back of the Meia bag. And what is really cool is that it's got not only a laptop sleeve where it bolts in there. And this is, I think, a 13-inch MacBook Pro. So I actually think it might fit a 15. But it's got a second, this is an iPad Pro. And it all goes in there and it clips in. And you know, want to know something very cool? I saw it on Meia's site. This is a thing that not a lot of people know. This is made for your Apple Pencil or a pen or something else. I mean, pens could fit in here too, but I think that's very cool. And it's nice, it lays really flat. And then of course, on the back, you've got the wonderful hidden iPhone pocket or passport pocket, whatever you're doing. I like to have it kind of here, my passport. I use that instead of like my ID, my real ID, because I don't have one yet. So if you can just kind of grab it quickly. And also, like, if you have to take your laptop out quickly, it's really neat. It's not, you're not like rifling through the entire bag. I mean, to be fair, most backpacks do this now. Well, a lot of them do, but I still think it's really nice having the straps and everything is very nice and organized. What's also really great is that there's a light color here. I feel like when you have a bag, you just look into and it's all black. It's really hard to find things like, I don't know, earplugs or whatever, because they're usually in black cases. So I really like that. So it's also got really nice padded straps, a backpack with venting, which is going to keep you a little bit cooler, and of course the luggage strap. And I love that there's little feeties on the bottom, because that means if you got to put it down, you don't have to worry so much about it getting disgustingly dirty or what may have you may have, what may have you, what you may have, what may come, something like that. Anyway, the cons that I feel about this bag, oh, and this is really nice. This is padded too. I think, I believe this bag without anything in it is about 4 pounds. And I think that's because you're getting a nice clutch. It's made out of leather. You know, there's a lot of things that are nice. That was kind of the only downside for me, and just I wish it was a tiny bit wider this way, but it actually is pretty big. Another fun thing is this. You have a water bottle pocket, so you know, once you're through security, you can put your water bottle, and it's nice. It's actually like a quite snug. Nothing's gonna fall out, or sometimes with bags they don't have the elastic, and sort of if the bag is a little overstuffed, you can't put anything else. But that's not the case with this. So and yeah, all the hardware is really premium. Everything is just like, it's done really nicely. And this is so cute. The straps have like a little, so you're not having this strap flopping around. If you have this underneath the seat in front of you, people aren't going to trip over the random kind of strap that's hanging out. And it just, I don't know, it looks really nice. It's good for meetings and stuff. You can fit a laptop and an iPad and a notebook and a bunch of pens and things. And then say you're just going to get lunch with your friends and you're in a conference room or something where they're going to lock it. You take this, you can wear it as a crossbody, you can carry it under your arm, and you're good to go. So for someone like me that likes to be on the go, I think it's a pretty cool bag. I think this is genius idea. I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at another bag that has a detachable feature. I just think this is like fantastic, especially for sightseeing, especially if you're in another country and you don't necessarily want to pack a lot of bags and have that take up a lot of space in your luggage. You can just have this and it looks really chic, and it's not like you're kind of walking around in your fanny pack and sneakers, you know what I mean though, right? Sorry about the mess. It's been a busy week, but anyway, this is the Meia Backpack. I am not affiliated. I am just reviewing it because I didn't see that much stuff on YouTube. I am not a professional reviewer, obviously. So these are my thoughts, and let me know if you have any questions. It's black with gold hardware. It's a really nice bag.